This is my 1 hour full gas time trial 6 days after training like Pogacar for a week. So did I improve? Let's find out. This race is part of the National Virtual Cycling Championship series, and this ITT is the 4th race out of 6. This ITT is interesting because you can register for any time slot you want throughout the week. So I chose the latest time slot so I could find out the other times to beat. However, the timings aren't disclosed until everyone has completed their ITT, but I can see their Strava, and I did some Strava stalking to see how my rivals did. My main rivals for the elite wave are Oivind, James, Danny and Willie. And Willie is the national road and time trial champion for 2023. So I took a look at Willie's Strava to find out the average speed he did for the ITT. He did 42.2 km per hour, and that was a time of 52 minutes and 40 seconds, enough for the first elite. Other cyclists I saw completed their ITTs from 55 minutes to 1 hour, so it's really a true 1 hour FTP test. However, I did not know the average power required to do a 42.2 km per hour in Zwift, because weight also plays a huge factor even for flat course. Heavier riders have the advantage here because they do not have to put so much power for their weight to go at the same speed. So I went to search on Google to find out how Zwift calculated speed given a certain power and their weight. So every line here represents the same watts per kg. So you can see that an 80 kg rider will go faster than a 50 kg rider at the same watts per kg. So this is from an article, and they tested it on the same race route that I'll be doing for the ITT itself. So this is super relevant to me. By the way, I'm one of the lightest riders in the field, maybe even the women's field. So the only way I stand a chance of beating the others is by doing insane watts per kg. So now on to race day. Today is the 6th day after my Pogacar week, and I have an IT to do. It's about a 50-minute to 1 hour effort, so it's really gonna test what my FTP is. I don't know how much I can expect from just 1 week of training like Pogacar, but if I don't improve, I don't improve. And also, it's gonna be my first time trying to pace a 1 hour time trial. Okay, it's starting to rain already. Good thing the event is indoors. That's the beauty of indoor cycling. I think this is the 5th, 6th time I'm here. Let's go! The race started exactly at 2 PM, so I went an hour earlier to get my weight in and height measured. I weighed 53.3 kilograms, not my lightest but an average weight for me. Maybe it's because I ate too much pasta the day before. Thought I'll be lighter, but maybe that is muscle mass. So what's left to do is to adjust my bike and warm up for the race, and also catch up with the other participants. How many people are here today?
We got 9.
Oh, so it's quite a full room today. Because we get to choose our time slot, not everybody in my wave were doing the elite wave as well. So some of them were in the youth category, under 23, women's and masters. In fact, I was the only one in the elite category. Samuel, is it?
Yeah.
You 23 also?
Yeah.
What's your name? Oh, same. Good. What? Of course, I so weak. Half an hour left to the start. 3 minutes left to the start. 20 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. When the race started, to my surprise, Samuel went off the front pretty quickly. I didn't want to put a big surge to chase him, but it made me think that I was going too easy at the start. So I pushed a little harder, an effort I thought was still sustainable for 1 hour. It still felt super easy, and I had no idea what my average power was because Zwift only shows the instant power. So I was riding in front. Samuel stuck to my wheel for a good 10 minutes before he decided to drop the power. And at that point, I still felt good and I was still able to talk to the camera. 10 minutes in only. I don't know what's my average power yet. I'm just looking at speed. 42 km per hour now. But 20 minutes in, the fatigue suddenly came in like a switch, and I was suffering so bad. I had managed to grow the gap to Samuel to 40 seconds, and only after the race I found out my average power for the first part of my race was 245 watts or 4.2 watts per kg, and that felt pretty good. Maybe because I went too hard, or maybe because I didn't train enough for a 1 hour full gas effort, because my intervals in training are always so short. But either way, I was slowing down. I was in pain for the next 30 minutes. I averaged 20 watts less at 225 watts or 4.25 watts per kg. The power felt like I was on survival mode and is definitely below my threshold, and it wasn't fast at all. Samuel was starting to catch me again. The 40-second gap went down to 35 seconds, 20 seconds, and I knew that would give him the confidence to catch me since he probably knew I was suffering badly. My last 5 minutes of the race was a blur. I just put my head down, closed my eyes, and I used all my mental energy to push every single pedal stroke.
Let's go here.
I only took a few glances at the screen to see how much gap I had to Samuel. It was 5 seconds, and that motivated me to push even harder.
Don't let Samuel catch you, don't let Samuel catch you. Big. 1 km, 900. Don't let Samuel catch you.
I guess without Samuel chasing me, I definitely wouldn't have gone so hard. Now it's less than 1 kilometer to the finish, and I could see Samuel was doing everything he could to catch me. I just dug even harder the last 1 km.
Samuel coming already, just dig, don't look ready, just dig.
Echin, the virtual cycling founder, was beside me telling me I had 500 meters left to go, 180, 40, and that's it. I really emptied myself totally and maintained the 5-second gap to Samuel all the way to the line.
Go, 100, just go. Go, just continue, don't stop, continue. Go. Alright, well done.
I looked at Samuel in the room and he was exhausted but still alive and smiling. I was lying my head on the handlebars and breathing heavily. So only after the race I realized Samuel is from the national team in the development squad. So that's a mini win for me. I just beat someone from the national team. And since we practically got the same time, it means that I definitely put out more watts per kg than him. And that evening the updated positions came out and I got 5th overall and 3rd elite. My average power for the whole thing was 235 watts, so that's 4.43 watts per kg. I still don't know my time yet. And Leonard, who came just ahead of me, only did 3.9 watts per kg because he's a heavier rider. I had to do 4.4 watts per kg and I was still slower than Leonard. So yeah, heavier riders have the advantage on a flat course in Zwift. Perhaps if I pace better or I train specifically for 1 hour effort, I think I should be able to average around 5 watts more. So a realistic FTP for me would be around 240 watts or 4.5 watts per kg. That's actually pretty close to my previous FTP test where I did 20 minutes at 263 watts and 95% of that was 249 watts. And I also found out that for the first 20 minutes when I felt good, I was still slower than the national champion. I was averaging 41 km per hour and Willie was doing 42.2 km per hour. So even if I had maintained the power all the way, I still would have lost to Willie. So it just shows how much fitter the national champion is, and it just motivates me even more to keep training harder and trying to catch him. So if 1 week of training like Pogacar isn't enough, you know what that means? I think I need more Pogacar weeks to see more significant improvement. I'm not sure if I should do videos on my Pogacar training weeks again. It could be interesting to see how my training also improves. So this is the token for completing the time trial in the Virtual Cycling Singapore National Championship Series. So there it goes. So we have 2 more races left and I'll see you in those videos.